Oops. Oh well, screw it.
I want to play a game with you.
Hello once again, and welcome back to Metroid Prime 2 of the Metroid Prime Trilogy. I restored energy to one of the temples in the previous video, and now it's time to get to the swamp. You better get on your Shrek faces. Okay, obviously I can't go in there because that requires a Supah Missile. A Supah Missile blast may damage it. I find it funny how they're not trying to be subtle about that one. Like, maybe a super concussive blast, wink wink, could destroy the door. Now they're just flat out saying, yeah, maybe a Supah Missile would do the trick. Freaking bats. Now granted, they were probably just afraid of me, but still, that hurt. It doesn't make it hurt any less just because they're afraid. I'm afraid too. So let's just be mutually afraid. We could try to stay out of each other's way, maybe. Unless they decide they don't want that. In which case, I'm glad to kill them. Makes no difference to me. Of course, those guys are much worse than bats. They're not afraid. They're angry. I just gave them something to be angry about. Take that, you prick. Well, I can't go any further here because that requires a Supah Missile. What do you know? However, I can do this. Oh, right, it's Dark Beam. You gotta use the beam of the world you're actually going into. Let's speed this up a bit. Not that that isn't a really cool sequence and all, but once you've seen it enough times, it just starts to get old. You know what I mean? Here you go, buddy. I'm only attacking you with darkness so that you'll give me light. It's a shame I don't have the grapple beam like in Metroid Prime 3. I could do to them what I do to their counterparts in that one. I am so glad I have the freaking dark suit here. I see that there is another Supah Missile door over there. It seems that's one thing that hasn't changed between these versions of Ether. Yeah, that's a dark storm. Ah, that's the toughest material in all of Metroid. This is a collection of mutated ingworms. Bioforms have been bred for massive size. It appears the Ing use these creatures to block access to areas. Yeah, it's a real shame, isn't it? Darn. I'll have to go through the storm. I have no choice. Oh, as long as you don't touch them. No, wait. You don't have to touch them directly. You're still going through the storm. You're dropping health at a higher rate than normal. Granted, I don't think it's nearly as high as when you're just in the Various suit, but I'm still taking some damage here. And that's not good. You little SOB, you better cough up the good stuff. Now granted, I could just stay on this. I could just stay on this and wait for my health to replenish itself, but that would be pretty boring. Plus, I don't feel like fast-forwarding. So I'll just let it jerk me around a couple of times. At least I can morph ball. At least I can jump. A spring ball. I can spring ball. That makes it a lot faster. That's what I meant to say. Oh, crap. At least I did it from the right side because it is dropping me on the left. I would have had to go all the way around like an idiot. Wouldn't have been very fun, would it? Actually, that would have been even worse because if I had gone... No, wait, that would have blocked me off from the beginning. Huh. Actually, I could have been blocked off in the middle. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Now, how do I get this puppy to go? Release unit by energizing nearby bomb slot. When all four are, the transport will be cleared to energize and move. But I thought I did. Oh wait, that one's not locked in position. Oops. Well, at least I got a little bit of healing. That was clearly my intention. I did this on purpose, you know? Ah, I see. I guess once you get to a certain point, depending on which side you come in from, that depends on which side is walled off. Yep, check that out. I remember this area vaguely. That's why I feel I should probably do that. Yep. It's a ride! Oh, jeez. Okay, good. I actually restored almost all my health. That's awesome. Even when I'm in the ink storm, as long as I'm in a barrier, I'm good. It seems these light barriers are impregnable. Well, by the atmosphere. Definitely not impregnable by these freaks, that's for sure. Let's just do it ahead of time. I'm gonna preheat this oven. Geronimo! Now see, wasn't that easy? Huh, look at that. I'm up here. Oh, jeez. And the Ingham made their way in, so it was probably a good thing that I had the light beam selected. Here you go, pal. Phazon container. They tend to get a bit volatile. And of course, the dark crystal reacts to the light. There's a theme going on here in case you couldn't tell. It's pretty magical, isn't it? Wait, is this where I get the homing missile? I think it might be. Ah, Grenadier. I think I failed to get him the first time. Grenadier! Space pirate specializing in grenade combat. That's probably not how you pronounce them, but I don't care. Grenadier just sounds cooler. Powerful grenade launcher makes this enemy dangerous at range. Minimal close combat ability. Here you go, buddy. Heh. You may have all the power in the world, but you're still no match for the rock, paper, scissors mechanic. Ah, now I see. You don't need that super missile. All you need is a little bit of ingenuity. Jumpy, jumpy! Nice use of water, too. Because once Samus steps in there, her movement is going to be severely impacted. That's why you need it. This is where the game teaches you that without the proper equipment, you move very painfully slowly in the water. And your jumping is very crippled as well. In fact, maybe that's another way that Doom Eternal took from Metroid Prime. Although in Doom Eternal's case, I think it wasn't really implemented all that well. I know I've said this a million times before, the purple goo is not good. Beyond this door, the path to the Torvus Bog lies, a verdant land ravaged by a great deluge and the folly of battle. We honor the life that remains. Neato. Anyway, yeah, I've probably made it clear about a million times that the purple goo and toxic water segments aren't exactly favorites of mine in Doom Eternal. I still love Doom Eternal. But you gotta know when there are certain spots that are very much downsides. Like in the two Metroid Prime games for GameCube, where they have collectathons. It's better in Metroid Prime 2, where it's just the keys to the temple. It seems like it's less convoluted, but still not the best. It basically takes that backtracking element that's always there in Metroid, but it sort of just jacks it up to a level that I don't think most particularly like. Mostly because you're not really going anywhere new, you're basically just going back to old areas. And it's not like when you backtrack and you get a new power-up or something, because you're not going through new versions of the areas, you're literally just going through the same areas all over again. Also, check out that rain. The rain droplets are nice. Now, granted, it's obviously very simplistic. You can tell that the droplets aren't forming anywhere near the rain is actually hitting you, but that's beside the point. It's all about atmosphere. This just proves that a good artist can compensate for lack of hardware. Something that far too many game developers do not want to follow up on. Seriously. Good art can make a game look good. It doesn't necessarily require a huge amount of hardware spec. You can make a very stylistic game. See, look, doesn't that look pretty, even now? Yeah, it's got some outdated textures and models, but it still looks beautiful. Although I think Metroid Prime 1 had more beautiful environments. That's just my opinion. I better be careful, those things... Yeah, they explode. Darn it. Let's just get some more darkness. I've always been told that I need more darkness in my life. Embrace the darkness. And then embrace the light again. It's always that balance of light and dark. You must have a lot of both if you expect to succeed in this world. Structural analysis complete. Security gates connected to moving bridge operation up. Activate bridge. Show up in the gates. Yep, that would be the bridge. Bridge currently not receiving power. Scan control post nearby to energize bridge. Those would be grapple points. Field cache for Luminoth military designed to hold crucial munitions and supplies for Luminoth warriors. Some may still contain useful items. Ooh. Never mind then. That's not necessarily what they're for. Nice. Thank you kindly, Luminoth. I thought they were grapple points. They look like grapple points. Tell me I'm wrong. I dare you. Okay, they're not really dropping anything. Which is weird. You'd think they would be. Lousy friggin' Luminoth. You wanna cheap out on me, will ya? Samus don't take lightly to that. Yes, and this is where we're forced to realize, if you haven't already seen it from Metroid Prime 1, you move very slowly in the water. Ah, these are a great source of beam ammo, I must say. Thank you, you stupid freaks. I mean, you lovely little seahorse-like creatures. Yeah, they're kind of cute. I'm calling them freaks in a funny way. I don't really mean it. They're sort of cute, in their own little way. There we go. Now I am full. You have outlived your usefulness, little seahorses. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid you must be terminated. However, it has already been done. Now we have advanced fish AI that actually moves away when you get closer to them. Please buy our new game. Please. Although it is kind of funny that the fish actually ran through the wall. I guess they didn't put too much effort into programming collision data for a bunch of decorative fish. Object scan complete. Analysis indicates a viable attach. Now that is a grapple beam point. Unable to activate Luminoth floor projector. Proper translator model needed for access. Because the Luminoth are stingy and they don't like to give me translations. They just want me to be in the dark. I think it's just so they can say crap about me behind my back. Let's be real. Shrieker, flying plant predator, bursts from Earth and takes flight. Flyer sonic blast generates stealth field that disrupts most visors. Go to hell. At least they can't do it for long, and 2 shots kills them. I guess I killed them. Fun, fun, fun. Oh, jeez. That was completely off, Samus. What are you doing? Yeah, obviously that door in the middle, towards the center there, I can't get into it yet. I don't remember much, but I do remember that much. I remember some things. Like the dreaded Boost Guardian. Bridge system online, raising to preset position. Control override in effect. Bridge lockdown to occur once movement is complete. Excellent. How nice of you. Thanks, Pumpkin. It even serves as a sort of shortcut, too. I think. Oh, crap. Away, you freaks! Back! power of Christ compels you, you little freaks. Now those, I'm not just saying it comedically, actually are freaks. At least the seahorses just mind their own business for the most part. They may be able to do damage to you, but they're not trying to hurt you. These things, on the other hand, they will dive bomb you, and they will hurt you. In the face. Ah. Doesn't that look familiar? It's almost like they just took the Sheegoth and made it non-frozen. And gave it unicorn electricity for good measure. Grinchler, water-based reptilian predator. Well armored and deadly at any range, its back shell is vulnerable to explosive blasts, however. Hint, hint. Hint, hint. You just have to get around them. It's simple. A child could deduce what you have to do. The problem is sometimes they move a little too fast, and you gotta get it dead center. Huh. Oh, jeez. I was about to say, at least you don't have to actually destroy their back once it's exposed. They just die immediately, but nope. I was wrong. There we go. Jeez Louise. Now go to hell. Dang it. They turn around fast. Now we're talking. At least you can get a free hit in because it stuns them too. You know, it didn't have to be like this. If you weren't such a freak, I wouldn't have to kill you. You should have just quit while you were ahead. And now you're nothing. What in the world is that? Bloat sac, gas generating plant form. Target creates beneficial gases, poisonous sap. Keeps it from being eaten by most creatures. So it's basically impenetrable, I think. Okay. I was wasting my ammo. Fantastic. I love wasting my ammo. No, really. Please, take all my ammo. I don't need it. It's yours. Up. Seems we're unfamiliar with sarcasm. I shall close my ammo at this point. Well, look at that. Target is in a state of dimensional flux. Unable to completely scan bomb slot target, 50% of its component atoms are in another dimension, or on the surface of dark ether. Or. Also, if only 50% of them is in dark ether, wouldn't that mean that it would be about as useful in dark ether? Don't question it. Your brain will fry. It'd be better if it said like maybe 5% was in light ether and 95% was in dark ether. Then at least it would make sense. Who am I kidding? I'm trying to find logic in this game. I probably shouldn't be. Give it to me. Give it to me, damn it. Guess I have to go down there and grab it. Thanks, pal. Huh, nice. Not only does it roll over and pass out, but it also generates its own light for some reason. Don't question it. Just enjoy it. You can enjoy the benefits without questioning it. Excellent. Did I mention I love the dark suit? It's amazing going around and just being leisurely about it. Sure, you still take damage, but you only take as much damage as you would have gained. That's the good part about it. The rate that you lose health is basically the rate that you're gaining health in this. So it's very handy. And heck, if I can use my fast-forward abilities to unlock the frame rate, I technically can gain health at a faster rate in here. Probably should not have done that. Oh well. Too late to do crap about it. Damn it. Sometimes the platforms are a little... Sometimes I'm a little bit of an idiot. Only a little. Let's be honest with ourselves here. Well, that was fun. Hey! Look at that. Oh, jeez. They start disappearing right after they appear. Darkling possessed elite space pirate. Increased combat ability due to symbiotic presence, able to phase out of local time-space. Yeah, right when they're appearing, they're still disappearing. It can really screw with your senses. You still think they might be there, but they're not. Probably a good point of reference is that when they stop moving, that means they're no longer in that area. They've already moved on to somewhere else. And you gotta look for movement. You son of a... Screw you. Oh wait. They haven't completely phased out yet. They can still take damage, even when they're phasing out. As long as they haven't completely disappeared yet. It's good to know. Son of a bitch. You douche. We're gonna freaking pay for that. They are Darklings, aren't they? They don't seem to take that much damage from the light beam. Really? They were just here to screw with me for a bit and then disappear? What asses. If I knew they were gonna pull that crap, I wouldn't have bothered shooting at them. I would have just danced around a bit. Or maybe you gotta shoot them just enough to make them leave. Who knows? I sure as hell don't. I look like someone who has any idea what he's doing. Probably not. I remember that. It's like a freaking xenomorph plant. Faking it out seems to be my best bet. Freaking plant. Sporb. Lurking carnivorous plant. Fires poison needles in battle. Can grip small objects in his jaws. Freaking douche plant. Ah, okay. I popped out the one up top, so I have to pop through this one. That's the only way forward. If I had a grapple beam, I would be so through that, but I sadly do not. What's in here? Huh. Look at that. Power restored to kinetic orb cannon. Unit locked in current firing position. Auto fire feature enabled. That is cool. Oh, jeez. And of course, Sam has automatically moved forward, which means the door closed anyway. Densium. Local creatures have weakened it along with time and erosion. Oh wait, I probably don't need to go up there. It's probably just a missile expansion. But I'm gonna do it anyway. Because I can. Let's hurry up and do this. Oh, you son of a bitch! You son of a bitch. Would you hurt? Oh, you! Piece of crap! At least I killed your ass. You deserved far worse than that. But I'll settle for killing you. Damn monster. Guess I can do this a little more leisurely now. Ah, shit. I say I can do this more leisurely, and then I rush it, and then I fall off. That sounds about right. Come on, speed this up. Damn it. You also gotta push upwards, because the morph ball is gonna... The morph ball can and will fall off for every freaking reason. This morph ball is very finicky, I must say. Jeez. Wheeze. Careful. Gotta constantly push upwards. Otherwise I'm screwed. Ah, dagnabbit. That wasn't to get the missile expansion either. That was to go back. Well, I proved I could. Let's just get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here already. Jeez. Screw that, I'm getting out of here. I Honestly, don't care. Oh, that's what was making those noises. Yeah, sure, I'll deal with that. Right, if I remember correctly, this is where things get interesting. I know, I'm being vague as ever, but, you know. I'll be getting something in here. If I remember correctly... Hey, buddy! Well, I do remember that there were space pirates. Oh, you coward! Running away. Denying me the pleasure of killing you. That dagnabbit. They're avoiding my shots. Cowards! Yeesh, how many of them are there? The answer is far too many. Give me all the dark ammo. I'm gonna need to smash the hell out of them. Superior firepower. Super effective. Nicely done. I knew it. It is the Super Missile. Excellent. Now I can go through Super Missile doors. That's pretty sweet. I'm pretty much full up on dark ammo. No, wait, light ammo I was. I'm using the light to get dark. Dagnabbit. At that point, I'm just wasting light ammo. I was completely full on dark ammo, that's why. Oops. Oh well, screw it. I got the Super Missile, biatch! What do I care about specifics? Super Missile acquired! This powerful attack uses 5 missiles. Using the power beam, press and hold A to charge, then press down to fire. Additional data downloaded to inventory screen. Thanks, Bo. Really appreciate it. And of course, the first door is right in front of us. Thanks so much. Ah, right. I can actually get something else translated, I would assume. Why the Luminoth don't just give me access to all translations right from the get-go? Beats the hell out of me. Obviously it's done for game purposes, but that may be the one part of the game that is sort of for the same thing as Metroid Other M. It's pretty much just there for the sake of plot, even if it doesn't really make any sense. Subject Luminoth has been dead for 1.2 decacycles. In addition to heavy combat damage, subject shows signs of numerous ink possession attempts, all failed. Resisting these assaults would require incredible stamina and psychic durability. That is one stubborn ing. Stubborn Luminoth. I mean, you did well, soldier. You did well. Now you may rest in peace. Automated message initiated. Oh, jeez. A great warrior comes to the Temple of Torvis. May you succeed where I failed. I thought he was going to be snarky because of the folded arms and whatnot. I am A-Voq, the last sentinel of this temple. Heed my words carefully. As you can see, this temple has been crippled by the ravages of war. While the main chamber has been mostly preserved, the remainder of the temple has been flooded. You must use your abilities to venture into these flooded areas and find the keys you need to enter the Dark Temple. The waters of dark ether are foul and venomous. Avoid them if you can. I've updated your translator module. You can access devices and doors, coated with emerald holograms. Search the areas now open to you. I'm not going to give you all the translator files, though, because I'm stingy. The Ing will seek your light with great zeal. Do not underestimate them. The time for talk is over. Good hunting, and may the light of ether guide your aim. Thank you. I intend to let it guide my aim. Energy fully replenished. Hopefully the light of ether can make my aim true, because otherwise I think we're all in trouble. Especially because this video is over. Nice segue, right? So, as I scan this, I'm going to have to say that is it for now. Thank you so much for tuning in with me. Make sure to spread this video around like the world that has been warped. And I will see you next time. Now go out there and capitalize on life. Peace out, have a good one, and have a nice and very pleasant day. If you enjoyed the content and want to stay up to date, I upload 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every single day. You can also subscribe and hit the bell icon, or just check out the end screens right here.